Hey there, Cancer. How are you? This is LJ. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a reading for you for mid-March through the end of March. It's only going to be 2 cards, though. The Divine has asked me to deliver a message from Buddha and also a message and a healing from our Earth Warriors. So this is the card deck that I'll be using, Earth Warriors Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And then this is my new, my beautiful new Wisdom of the Buddha deck. I just love this, by Matthew Smith. So beautiful messages for you. Before we get going though, Cancer, how about if we clear our energies with our beautiful music bowl here, our sound bowl. So if you will, take a moment for yourself. This is just for you to clear your energies. All right, so close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, make them nice, relaxing breaths. I now ask for 100,000 angels of the highest and purest, best white light energies to come in through our crown chakras and clear our energies. If you would like them to do so, say yes now and the angels will come in through your crown chakra. Just keep breathing. Archangel Michael, please walk before us and protect us, our families, and our loved ones. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit. Cancer, I hope that helped you guys clear your energies. I know it's been a little crazy in this world right now. The Divine did want me to let you know, though, that with this virus, the coronavirus that's going around, if you can stay in the higher vibrations, stay in positive thoughts, it will help you. It will help you immensely, because this virus is a low vibrational virus. If you are in low vibrations, it's more likely that you will get the virus. So if you feel yourself starting to worry, or of course do your due diligence, keep your hands clean, stay away from people who may be infected, and do whatever you can, but positive thoughts, I am healthy, I will remain healthy always. Those kinds of things. If you feel yourself going into negative vibrations, go take a hot salt water bath, right? Go do some exercise, go out into nature. Mother Nature, Mother Gaia will help you. All right, so that is your message there. Now, the first card, isn't this just so beautiful, this horse? I saw this for a few other signs. It never came out, though. I just kept seeing it when I was shuffling. But it wasn't the one that came out, and I just kept thinking, oh, I want to see what that horse is all about. Number 13, which breaks down to a number 4, which is all about balance. Riding the winds of change. Whatever is not yours, let it go. The Buddha. Let's see if I can get that light not to be shining too bright on that. All right, there we go. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. I'm going to put him back there while I read, okay? So you can look at him, the beautiful horse. All right, so sit back and relax as take on this message from Buddha. Let others be busy and consumed with care. Your unbothered mind shall be pure. They find no satisfaction in the temptations of pleasure, and the riches they covet, but can never have. Like puppets held up by a string, they will come down with a shock when disappointment breaks the string of desire. In the domain of death, nothing is great or small. No distinction is made between the high and the low. Your talents may reach to the skies, and your wealth may be untold. but it is all in vain unless you attain the peace of nirvana. And that's by Buddha, the Gospel by Paul Carus. Below that it says, the wind accompanying the horse encourages its stride, assisting the creature and its rider to their destination. Imagine yourself moving with the motions of the world, with acceptance that every element and creature are equal. In doing so, the balance between all things becomes evident. That is beautiful. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. It's a beautiful message, isn't it? I love it. All right, now your Earth Warriors healing. Hey, you guys, right now, I know you're going to love this video, so hit the like button right now. And subscribe if you're new. Welcome. Share it with friends, any other Cancer friends, or anyone that has Cancer in their chart. They may really appreciate this healing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read a few pages of this book. I'm going to read the whole thing regarding Aloha ke Akau. That's hard to say. Akua. Sorry about that if I'm butchering that word. Blessings of the Supreme Being. So beautiful Cancer. Mid-March till the end of March, you have the blessings of the Supreme Being. Now, after I'm done with this, there is a healing process. That's what this whole reading is about, is a healing process. Blessings of the Supreme Being's healing. So after this, I'm going to kind of fade out quietly, because I want you to keep meditating if you can afterwards, or keep in a quiet space. Let your mind be free to accept messages from the divine. So if you need to know anything about me, just look in this description box below. And let's get started reading this, and we'll get into your healing shortly, all right? So sit back in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Maybe you can be in a meditative position, or maybe lay back on your bed. Then you can really relax after this healing as well. All right, blessings of the Supreme Being. Aloha ke Akua. The divine is love. The Supreme Being from which all of life emanates manifests a blessing for you. The realm of the heart is love's temple. When you enter the heart, you gain access to the Great One and to the mana, the power, authority, grace, and magnetism to manifest your divine destiny. Trust in what is meant for you. Surrender doubt and disconnection in favor of love and respect for the Great One, and you shall live your true destiny with joy in your heart. Love can and will conquer all. A blessing is coming to you now. Things do not need to be complicated. When you are confusing yourself with too many variables, too much information, or fear and doubt, focus on filling your heart with love and let everything else go. The Great One will handle all matters in your life if you open your heart to divine guidance and let go with faith. This will not make you passive. Rather, it will allow you to feel inspired to take only the most helpful actions. This oracle indicates an answered prayer and that the Divine One has you covered in a situation of concern to you. You are healing and deepening your relationship with the Divine. You have an empowered and open heart that is capable of receiving divine presence. This is a sacred gift that must be protected. Protect the temple of your heart from becoming clouded by fear or lack of forgiveness. The purity and strength of your heart flows from your loving relationship with the Supreme Being, whatever your image of that being may be. Allow yourself to trust unconditionally in your divine relationship, and your affairs will work out beautifully. Sometimes we sense a significant purpose for our lives, a task that could benefit the greatest good. Or there may simply be an issue that you know you need to confront in order to grow spiritually, but your mind is afraid to let go. In such moments of doubt or concern, or even in those perhaps slightly rarer moments where you may feel like a super being, capable of anything at all, it is important to remember the truth about the role of the Supreme Being in our hearts and our lives. We need to do our part to fulfill our destinies, and the Great One needs us to trust and allow for divine love to be our nourishment, divine grace to be our empowerment. The truth is, we cannot fulfill our divine destinies without mana. This is the authority, grace, and power that the divine has installed within us, and which will continue to help us cultivate and express through the guidance that we feel in our hearts. For every purpose that has been given you, there is also the divine gift of the power to accomplish it. It is only through divine relationship that we can tap into these gifts and make the sacred purpose for our lives a reality in the world. You are one of the souls with a purpose and a heart big enough to be concerned about the spiritual vitality of the many. True spiritual purpose like this cannot be condensed into a job. It is a way of being. When you recognize that the Great One is in all things, has power beyond what the intellect can understand, and is generous and empowering of the purpose of all souls, then you will be ready to express and grow your mana, your holy power in the world. There is a purpose for which you were born. Time and events shall converge to bring you to all that you need for fulfillment of this purpose. You shall gain all the benefit and be protected from derailment as you deepen your heart connection to the Supreme Being who is love. Cast aside anger, fear, disappointment, and judgment. If you feel hesitant to trust because of certain ideas or past experiences, talk to the Great One about those things and ask to be shown how to find the peace and understanding that helps you become open to intimacy with the divine. If you have to break through some barriers of mind and heart to love the divine more fully, ask for help in doing so boldly. Acknowledge the divinity of the hand that works through yours. Do not lay false claim to the wonders that will flow, as that would simply scare your mind and close your heart as it wonders how it could ever do it again. Instead, revel in the feelings of the safety, strength, and tenderness that fill your soul when you allow yourself to pay due reverence to the Great Beloved. Beautiful Cancer, here is your healing process. Place one hand on your heart and say this prayer aloud. Aloha ke Akua. I honor and love you, Supreme Being, Great Beloved. I choose to allow you full access to my mind, my heart, my soul. I feel you in my heart now. I recognize your purpose and your power within this heart made sacred through your presence now. Help me learn how to relate to you, to love and receive you fully. Please help me accomplish all that you have intended for me. May all serve your great loving purpose with joy and peace. So be it. You may like to spend some time in meditation, further prayer, or rest now. When you are ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your healing process. Take some time now, beautiful Cancer, to continue to heal, to continue to listen to the messages that are coming to you now from the Divine. I send you love, joy, happiness, and peace. Bye-bye.